Hello Leo, I am Jen with Timeline Tarot, and I'm here to give you your What's the Tea Tarot reading for the week of April 7th, 2024. I will begin by drawing 3 cards from the What's the Tea Oracle deck. I will then clarify each of those cards with 2 tarot cards, and then use the remainder of the deck to clarify even further in order to give you a more comprehensive and deeper message for the week so you know what's coming up and what you can prepare for. Now, please remember, this is a collective general reading, not a personal or individualized one to you, and therefore every message today may not resonate with you, and that's okay. As a collective general reading, it means I'm reading for literally hundreds of thousands of Leos throughout the world, so if it's not your message, it just means that it's a message for someone else watching. Now, with all that said, my hope is we can hop onto your timeline so you have a better idea of what's coming towards you this week. Let's begin. Please give me 3 cards for the Leo Collective. What do they not see coming? What do they need to prepare for the week of April 7th, 2024? We'll get one more shuffle, please, and thank you. Your first card, unfazed. Some situation, either at work or with an individual, will leave you feeling just very unfazed and unbothered by it. Moves in silence. You are moving in silence this week, either in your career or again in a relationship. Could be just personal or romantic. And then you are receiving an offer. Again, could be job related or maybe an offer to, hey, let's go out for coffee sometime, or reconcile even. We'll see. Haunted, I said reconcile. Someone is thinking back to memories they have of you, kind of getting flashbacks. Then we have ego. Someone is kind of stuck in a hurt ego this week, and possibly that ego is getting in the way of a relationship they have had or had with you. And then you have inside scoop. Someone is snooping into your business. This is very, very popular with a lot of the signs, whether I'm reading for my recorded videos here on YouTube or even in my personal readings. This card or some derivative of it, because there's several in the deck that implies someone's looking into you. So definitely a reoccurring theme, because that keeps coming up. So that's just a little bit for you to know for the week ahead. Let's get into tarot here. Please clarify unfazed for the Leo Collective for the week of April 7th, 2024. I will take 2 cards from the top of the deck. Please clarify unfazed, and we'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Unfazed is clarified by the star in the upright. Very nice. It's a card of hope. It's a card of healing. It's someone maybe becoming more spiritual. Could be someone looking for a renewal in a relationship. We will see. You have the Knight of Wands. This could be you, Leo, as this is a fire sign card, and so that would mean this is about an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So I believe this is you. Knight of Wands, male or female. This is a general collective reading, so feel free to maybe swap around genders or even energies. Moves in silence. Please clarify moves in silence for the Leo Collective for the week of April 7th, 2024. We'll get one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Moves in silence is clarified by the Lovers, so you could be moving in silence towards a new relationship or maybe even away from one. We'll see. And then we have Justice in reverse. Justice in reverse is someone who feels that someone has been dishonest in a relationship or situation, that there's been a lack of accountability, or something is just generally unfair. An offer. Please clarify an offer for the Leo Collective for the week of April 7th, 2024. And we'll get one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The offer is clarified by the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Someone could be breaking free or mentally breaking free from something. And we have the Chariot in the reverse. So this could be a card of aggression. I know a lot of readers read the Chariot as the fastest moving card in the deck, and I certainly do see it that way. However, in the reverse, it doesn't always mean something has come to a complete stop. It could mean that someone is lacking control or lacking direction, and now they become aggressive. So we'll see what all that is about for you. The Star. Why is the Star in the upright here for the Leo Collective as it pertains to the unfazed card? Why is the Star here for this week? Let's get one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Star in the upright is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the Hierophant in the upright. You could be dealing with a Taurus or someone that has very traditional beliefs. Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands in the upright here for the Leo collective as it pertains to the Star card and the Unfazed card? Well, those two want to come out, so we shall take them. We have the Magician in the reverse as well as the Emperor in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands to the King of Swords, Ten of Wands in the reverse, King of Swords in reverse, and Eight of, Ten of Wands in reverse, King of Swords, sorry, it's Mercury retrograde, and I'm an air sign, so it's really hitting me hard. King of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Wands in the upright. Definitely some communication this week between you and another individual, possibly two individuals. Okay, I have two different storylines here, maybe even three. If you are resonating as the Knight of Wands, someone who is energetic and passionate, looks good, feels good, smells good, whether you're female or male, you are adventurous, you are impulsive, you're, the typical fire sign of the zodiac. If you're resonating as the Knight of Wands, I see you this week in an almost domineering way. Please don't throw rocks at me. I only read the cards and energies. Trying to gain excessive control over a situation and being manipulative while you do it. Now, that's only for some of you that are resonating as a Knight of Wands who is in a situation or relationship that they deem to be, maybe unfair to them. If this is, all these storylines are kind of commingling for you. And you will use your manipulation tactics to gain control of a situation that you feel may have been a lost opportunity with someone that you were either in a traditional relationship with or wanted to be in a traditional relationship with. And this person is unfazed by what you're doing this week, although you remain hopeful in trying to regain control of the situation. Could be professional, personal, or romantic. If that's not your storyline, then you have an individual here who could be an Aries or a Gemini, again, or just embodying the energies of Aries and Gemini. And this individual is looking to dominate and manipulate you, control you, because they see you as a lost opportunity, either at work, maybe you quit and they're trying to manipulate you back, or they've heard that you wanted to quit, again, trying to manipulate you back. If it's a friend group or a personal relationship or romantic relationship, again, someone who sees you as a lost opportunity, a lost friend, a lost chance at a relationship. They wanted a higher type of commitment with you. Perhaps you were not interested. You are trying to heal here from the interaction or encounter you had with this individual or this situation. And this week, I feel that you will be very unfazed when this very domineering individual comes towards you. Now, I will say, and I'm only drawing the energy from the card, for a lot of you, this is a very heavy masculine. Doesn't mean male. Could be a female who's really embodying her masculine energy, because we all have feminine and masculine energy within us. So please take the genders how they resonate to you and your story. But someone here this week is very much in their masculine energy in a very negative way, in a very toxic way, trying to manipulate a situation here so they can get back what they feel they lost. And that, like I said, that could be you doing that to someone else, and in that case, that person is unfazed by your behavior. If it's someone else doing it to you, I see that you're unfazed by their behavior and just focusing on your healing at this time. Moves in silence. I do want to say, this could be for those of you who were married and you're now either divorced, like separated, divorced, or like working your way towards divorce. This could be your ex this week that you will have a very negative interaction with them this week, although you remain unfazed by it. But just kind of give you a heads up if that's the storyline. If this is an ex of yours, I see them being, I hate using the word narcissist. I feel like it's so overused in society these days, but someone a little bit like narcissistic personality disorder. And I'm not trying to label anyone, and I'm certainly not a doctor or a psychiatrist, but the Emperor in the reverse is someone who can be very rigid, very inflexible, very controlling, very domineering, and very manipulative. So that, you know, that came up with the Magician card in the reverse. You're talking about a very toxic individual here this week. So this is either you and the person's unfazed, or this is someone coming at you this week in that way. And with that Hierophant card and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm getting the overwhelming sense from the energy off of these two cards. It's someone that you were in a long-term relationship with that sees you as a lost opportunity. And this week they're going to try to take control, basically try to win you back in a manipulative way. Moves in silence. We have the Lovers card, which is a Gemini. The Lovers card could also mean a choice. And then we have Justice in reverse. Why is the Lovers card here for the Leo collective in respect to the moves in silence for the week of April 17th? I'm sorry, April 7th. Why did I say the 17th? April 17th might be a date for some of you, whether it's an anniversary date, a birth date, this person's birthday, something like that. Or it could be the day something happens this week and culminates on the 17th. Remember, we are still in Mercury retrograde, which began on April 1st until the 25th. So if this X is coming back around again, something they do this week, because that day would never just fly out of my mouth that way. So it's clear, it clearly will resonate with someone watching this video. Please clarify the Lovers for the week of April 7th, 2024 for the Leo collective. And we'll do one more shuffle here, please and thank you. You know, with the Hierophant card being Taurus, this could be with that April 17th date. It could be someone who's like a cusper. So we call, you know, they're a Taurus, but they're kind of riding off of the wave of Aries because they're a few days, you know, before or after that day. So again, keep that in mind as well. I'll do one more shuffle here on the Lovers, please and thank you. Thank you. The Lovers is clarified by the Strength in reverse, which can mean someone having a lot of self-doubt, and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Why is Justice in the reverse here? Something is very unfair. You're feeling something is very unfair here. What is it? Why is the Justice in reverse here for the Leo collective for the week of April 7th, 2024? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Justice in reverse is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in the upright and the Nine of Wands in the upright. Bottom of the deck, we have Judgment. Someone's making a judgment call because of a Four of Wands in reverse, breakdown in communication. This could also be a card if you were married, again, to this person. There's an imbalance in the home life, separation, pending divorce or divorce. And Page of Cups in the reverse. Someone is being emotionally immature here. Moving in silence. Well, Leo, I have a couple of storylines here. And one of them is that you are, if this is one whole big collective story, and for some of you, only one row will resonate, or maybe two, that's fine. For those of you where all three rows here are resonating with you, I believe that you are leaving or have left someone you were in some type of traditional or committed relationship with, and I don't mean to blow up your spot or call you out, but there has been a delay in you being with someone else. I think this is you leaving someone for someone else, making the choice to move towards someone who maybe you feel you're more aligned with or is more like you, and that person could be a Gemini because the Lover's card is associated with Gemini. You could be moving in silence away from the long-term relationship in moving towards the Lovers. I think with the Strength card in the reverse, you're having some self-doubt about making this decision. The Ace of Wands in the reverse tells me that there's a delay in you moving forward with this individual, whoever he or she may be. Again, if that's your storyline. The Ace of Pentacles, either way, is the phallic symbol of tarot. So I don't believe at this time any intimate, passionate exercises are occurring between the two of you, or there might be a delay in that occurring between the two of you. With the Justice in the reverse, there is again, couple of different storylines. If you are a Leo, leaving someone else you're in a long-term relationship with, you are moving in silence towards someone else who you feel is more compatible with you. There's been a delay in you being able to make this leap. If that's your storyline, there's a Knight of Pentacles here, which could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, and we did see Taurus here with the Hierophant, who is very conservative, very methodical, you know, very routine, feeling that what you're doing is unfair to them. And they're feeling like the wounded warrior this week, and they're trying to persist. They're kind of trying to hold on to you, even though they're moving in a very slow way. This could be that individual who comes at you this week, though, being a bit more bold than you're used to them being, a bit more manipulative and domineering than you're used to them being, if that's your storyline. If that's not your storyline, I believe you are in a relationship or situation, could be professional, personal, or romantic, and you are moving in silence away from this job, this friendship, this whatever, friend group, a family member, lover. You are moving in silence very slowly away from the relationship. So you have to take this how it resonates for you. You're either moving towards someone very slowly or moving away from someone very slowly. And for those of you moving towards someone slowly, it may be because you're leaving someone else behind. Therefore, you're moving in silence so no one really knows about it. Or at least hoping your other person that you're leaving doesn't know about it. An offer. Why is the offer here? Why is the Seven of Swords in the reverse here? This is someone who's breaking free, possibly mentally. Could also be physically breaking free. Why is the Seven of Swords in the reverse here as it pertains to the offer for the week of April 7th, 2024 for the Leo Collective? We'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Seven of Swords in the reverse is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles in the upright. Why is the Chariot in the reverse here as it pertains to the Seven of Swords in the reverse and the offer? That card wanted to come out. We're going to take that, and I'll still grab two extras for you. Page of Cups in reverse, someone who's emotionally immature. I think we saw that at the bottom of the deck before. Why is the Chariot in the reverse here for the Leo Collective? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Chariot in reverse, Ten of Cups, Three of Cups. This is coming out big time in a lot of the readings, the Three of Cups, some type of affair, third-party situation. And this has a lot to do with, we had a full moon lunar eclipse on March 25th. I believe that was in 5% Libra, or 5-degree Libra, sorry. And then we have this solar eclipse happening on the 8th in a full, and a full moon. We're in Mercury retrograde. So I'm seeing a lot of where third-party situations or the reality or truths of third parties are coming out, or people are eclipsing, walking away from individuals who put them in that situation. I'm also seeing a lot of readings privately that I've done where people are leaving a primary spouse to move towards an individual that they were in a third party with, like eclipsing out the old life and really starting a whole new chapter of their life with someone new. So I'm seeing a lot of that. So I'm a little surprised to see the Three of Cups again, because I've seen it so many times today. I have 53 tarot and oracle decks, and it's really come out very strongly in the last week, particularly like the last 2 or 3 days. But anyway, an offer. You, I believe, are breaking free from an old relationship. Again, if this is your storyline, you have been very dissatisfied in the relationship. You may have stayed in it up until now out of materialism, or what you had built with the person, or maybe afraid that you could not be self-sufficient on your own. Maybe a little afraid of what your finances will look like if you depart from this Emperor or Empress. And this is the week you decide you are breaking free from that individual, and you want to regain the control and stability of your life on your own. Now, you might be acting a little out of control with the Chariot, meaning you are not thinking clearly how to do this, but I see you literally like wanting this Ten of Cups, but I have to be honest. And again, could be this third party affair where you're leaving one person and moving towards another, whether you're leaving the primary to go to secondary, or you're leaving the secondary to go to primary, or someone is leaving their primary to come to you, or their secondary to come back to you. Take it how it resonates, because, you know, literally like 700 million, right, Leos in the world. So take it how it resonates. But someone is leaving a traditional relationship this week. Absolutely, so that's the storyline. Mentally breaking free, maybe having stayed only because they were afraid they couldn't do it on their own, and this week wanting to claim their own victory and bring their stability to their life. If that's your storyline, I would tell you it's a little reckless. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm not telling you this other person is in your Ten of Cups. I'm not a proponent for traditional relationship. I'm a proponent for whatever makes people happy. That's me at the end of the day. So I just, from the cards I'm seeing, this could be a very split-second decision that you make without really thinking it through, because I see a lot of cards here of like emotional immaturity or lack of control or aggression. So I'm not telling you not to make that decision. I'm just telling you that maybe before you extend an offer to someone or accept someone's offer, you kind of just pause and think about it and use your intuition. If that's not your storyline, there is a halt, a stop in a relationship, which you once saw as your Ten of Cups. Could be situation if it's work. We do have 2 Pentacle cards here. Whether it's a situation or a relationship, you saw it as your ultimate wish fulfillment, and it kind of has come to a stop, like a pause, little recklessly, a pause this week. I still see you breaking free from it, at least mentally, and wanting to gain control and stability for your life and your life's decisions. So let's recap real quick. Either you are unfazed or someone else is unfazed by you or someone else acting erratically this week because of some sort of separation or lost opportunity, whether it be in a professional, personal, or romantic situation. Moves in silence, you are either moving towards someone you see as your divine counterpart or someone who aligns better with your values. You are either moving towards them in silence, or this is a person you have a misalignment in values with, and you are leaving them in silence, kind of making the decision this week to slowly move away from this person because you feel that the relationship you've had with them has been unfair, or something occurred in it and the other person is lacking accountability, not taking accountability for what they did, and you're now moving on. For the third row, the recap here is you are either oh, I didn't think of that, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, third storyline here. Let's recap the offer. You are breaking free from a traditional relationship that you held on to for a long time out of some type of financial or self-doubt, either a financial issue or you just didn't have enough confidence in yourself to leave it before. And this is a week you want to gain control and stability of it, and you are mentally at least breaking free. Some of you are doing that in a very emotional, impulsive way this week and running towards your 10 of Cups, whether that's a new job or a new person, whomever you deem or whatever you deem to be your 10 of Cups. However, the message I just received, some of you are running towards someone who already has someone else. And you're knowingly running into that relationship knowing that you will now be participating in an affair or in a three's a crowd situation. So that's your message for the week, Leo. I'll give you the same advice I give everyone else. Please, at the end of the day, use your intuition, not your head, not your heart, to make these really big, life-changing decisions for yourself. I enjoyed that reading. I hope you did too. If you liked it or if any part of it resonated with you, please click the thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. If you'd like to see more of my free videos, please subscribe to my channel. And until I read for you again, Leo, I am sending you light, love, and peace.